Hi, this is Torin Talks, and today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite Halloween movies. So Halloween is coming up, and it's pretty much my favorite holiday out of all of them. If you're not raging out at a Halloween party this weekend coming up, or maybe you're just hanging out during the week and you want to watch some Halloween movies, well, this list is going to be for you. Or if you just want to, I'm pretty sure people have seen most of these, if not all of these. I don't claim to be I'm not a Halloween movie snob by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I definitely have a movie that I don't even think it's B-list. I think it's like Z-list. So, but I still just kind of love certain types of movie during Halloween. So let's get right into it. So these are in no particular order. I'm just gonna list them as they come to me or as I talk about them. So the first one I have to start with is definitely a classic, and that is The Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know anyone who's never seen Nightmare on Elm Street, but basically, if you haven't and been living under a rock for the last 30 years, it is about these kids who are terrorized in their nightmares by this guy named Freddy Krueger. And the first one in particular I really like. Actually, me and my friends have this thing that we do called Freddy Night, where we basically just go over to my friend's house and we, drink and watch Freddy movies all night. You try to get through all of them before you pass out. That's the goal. The level of special effects compared to what we are used to seeing now is definitely heightened. So, if anything, you just watch it for the nostalgia factor, because when I was a kid, Nightmare on Elm Street was some scary ass shit. Okay, so the next one is a foreign film, and it is called Let the Right One In. I first saw this movie back in 2008, and I really loved it. I thought it was really well done. It was kind of different than traditional scary movie, but it still had it was more psychologically scary than kind of jump scares and things like that. So if you're more a psychological person rather than over the jump scares, then you'll probably Let the Right One In. The premise of that movie is this boy who's being bullied, and he meets this girl in his neighborhood, and she's not really, he doesn't really know her deal, and he comes to find out some crazy shenanigans about her. And I don't want to ruin the plot, but that's generally what that movie's about. Next one on my list is 28 Days Later. I think everyone's seen this movie. Basically, a guy wakes up in a hospital and the whole world has just gone complete shit because people have gotten infected and they're taking over and they're wild, crazy zombies running around. And I think the reason why I love this one because it was the first time that zombies were super fast paced. You literally were running for your life. And the lead actor, Cillian Murphy, I love him. Naomi Harris is in this movie, and she's awesome. And I really like that their dynamic in the movie, and that she kind of rescues him. So he was kind of like the damsel in distress, which is interesting. And I like that kind of little twist on that. This movie is not. If you like. Basically, this movie is the absolute trash can of Halloween movies. It is ultra low budget. The storyline is laughable at best. But it's something about it that when my friends and I watched it, we just had the best time watching this movie. It's on Netflix, or it was on Netflix when we watched it. So if you look on Netflix, look for Halloween Night. You should see it since they have the Halloween movies out around this time. So look for it on Netflix. It's about this group of teenagers at a party. I forgot what the guy's deal is, why he's killing everybody, but he basically goes to this house party and just starts wrecking shit, and it's awesome. And the outfit, I just remember that movie was just hilarious. and we were just laughing the whole entire time. So it's not really a scary movie, more it's like a Halloween comedy, I guess I would call it, but I will watch it anyway because there's people who get it, and it's all those old tropes that you either know and love or know and hate about Halloween movies. You know, if somebody's doing it, you know they're getting killed and things like that. So I definitely recommend watching it with a group of friends because you can just laugh at how dumb it is. But I love watching that movie during Halloween time, and it is great for just the laughs because you're definitely going to be like, okay, what the F is this shenanigans that I'm watching? But you will like the movie, I think, if you like. Okay, I'll gauge it for you. If you like Sharknado, then you'll like this. It's kind of in that same vein where you know that everyone in this movie knows it's absolutely ridiculous and they're going along with the joke. So if you like Sharknado, which I do, then you will like this. My top Halloween movie. Well, I don't think it's the top one. I guess it is the top one. So yeah, whatever. It wasn't a list, but this is the top one. So yeah, like whatever. So my favorite movie to watch at Halloween time is Evil Dead. I love it. I love the first one and the second one. I haven't seen that new remake one because Bruce Campbell isn't in it. And if Bruce Campbell is not in it, then I don't know how I feel about Evil Dead. But speaking of Bruce Campbell and speaking of Evil Dead, the new series is going to premiere on Halloween with Bruce Campbell in it. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that premiering. The premise of Evil Dead is that this guy goes out into this cabin in the woods with this girl, and then all these possessions start coming about. If I say anything else, I'm just gonna plot spoil, but it is just totally awesome. It is everything that a Halloween movie should be, and I can't recommend it enough. If you haven't seen Evil Dead, go watch Evil Dead, or if you have seen all of the Evil Dead movies and you want to see something new, so you can watch the new one that's coming out on Stars, and that will be awesome. So yep, that's my top Halloween movie. So to recap, Nightmare on Elm Street, Let the Right One In, 28 Days Later, Halloween Night, and Evil Dead. So yeah, that's pretty much the list. And thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.